Hi there.
Back with our second episode of Against the Wall. Today, I'm painting Kate's nails because she can't do it for herself. You can't. I'm sorry. It's just, it gets, oops. You've gotten better at it. I will say that.
I'm not left-handed. I can do it fine with my right hand.
Exactly. She can do it right-handed. So,
Fun fact about me.
Yeah. Let's see. What color are we going to do?
If you want me to leave it on... Oh, okay. You can either do this one.
Blue.
Or you can do this one. Or you can do the purple. I don't care. The purple one would match my shirt.
Leave a comment on what your favorite nail color is. I'm going to tell you, I have a favorite nail color.
I got it for her.
It's kind of, like, gone by now, but it's...
Hold up to count. It's blue.
It's light blue, and it's on my toes,
pretty.
too. It's my favorite nail color.
Ah!
Will you pick one?
I can't.
These match your shirt.
Yeah.
So we'll do these. And then, like, is this top coat?
Yes.
Yeah. So we'll, like, do that, and then I'll put sparkles
Did you know
on
that you're supposed to... I think you told me that you're supposed to go like this and not shake it. Because the ball, like, rolls around.
I have no idea who
Seriously,
told you that, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't me. Do you want to...
Look, there's the ball.
Well, yeah, I know it has the ball
I've
in
never
it,
just
but-
seen it before. I've never seen it.
So...
No, don't shake it. Roll it.
Oh. How's life been? What you been doing? Anything recently happening?
No. Oh, I just finished school.
Nice.
Gimme. Summer.
I go a little bit later than she does. I've still got a little bit longer to go, but, you know, within the next week or two I'll be done. I don't even know. But, give me your hands.
Wait, can you just do, like... I want this to be, like, the main coat, and then you can do something fancy with that one.
Okay.
I don't care what you do.
How about I just do them?
Okay. You do you, man.
I recently went to Cedar Point, which, for those of you that don't know what Cedar Point is, it's an amusement park in Ohio. And we had to drive to Ohio, and I took a couple of my friends in my car. It was like a school trip thing, and I gotta say, it was really fun. They've got that new ride, like the Val Raven. That was the first ride that I went on there, and I mean, the line was a little long. Thank you, dear. But I mean, it was worth it because it was really fun. They have, like, at the beginning of it, you go up on this really, like, high incline, and then
The Millennium Force?
No, the Val Raven. And it's like a 90-degree drop from there, and they hang you, like, over the edge before you drop, so you're like this.
It's at the far end of the park, right?
No, it's at the very front. Millennium Force is at the far end, but the
No, it's not. It's, like, right there at the front. And so's the gate one.
The gatekeeper?
Yeah.
I entered in a different side than you did then.
Yeah, you did. I came in the front.
The gatekeeper was my favorite ride that I rode that day. I went on it a couple times because the lines were really short, and I was really glad about it. But I went on it a couple times. I made a friend with an old lady. She was there by herself, and she had to be in her 70s. And I haven't told you this yet. It was so funny. I was standing in line with my friends, and we were, like, in line to get on the ride, and she was directly in front of me, and she goes, "So, have you ever been on this one before?" And I'm like, "No, I haven't, but I'm kind of nervous," because it looks really scary. Like, looking at it, it looks scarier than it actually is. It was the most fun that I went on. And I was like, "No, I haven't, but I'm excited. I'm a little nervous." And she was like, "Well, this is my, like, 6th time going on it." And I'm like, "Lady, you rock." I mean, she was here by herself with nobody with her. She was just having a great time by herself.
What was her name?
I don't know. And I'm actually upset that I didn't find out her name. But, I mean, she was awesome. And I was like, I said to my friend, I'm like, that's what I'm going to be like when I'm old. Like, when I'm in my 70s, I'm going to go to the park.
you won't be there alone.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, I would just go to the park on the days that you're busy.
What? So every day?
Every day.
No, I'm the one that won't have a job.
You're, yeah. So, we'll be retired by the time we're 70, Kate.
Says who? What if I don't want to retire?
Alrighty.
I
So.
don't need to retire. I won't have a job.
Oh, goodness. So, I mean, she was great, and she was like, where are you guys from? And I told her, and we were just chatting it up, and she was great. And so I went, because my dad drove us there, because, surprise, surprise, I don't have a license yet. And
you won't.
hey. I just don't have time to get one. So I went with my dad, and we were going to ride the Raptor. And I was telling my dad about this lady at the gatekeeper. I was like, she was so nice. She was great. And I look over, and she was right there in line. She was just a couple people behind me. I was like, Dad, that's her. That's the lady. And I got so excited.
Were you like, hi?
I actually wasn't, because we had to go up the stairs to go up in line. But oh my gosh, it was awesome. I was like, oh my goodness, I just saw my friend, my Cedar Point friend. I hope she's doing well. If she's never gonna see this, but ma'am, I had a great time riding rides with you, and I hope you're doing well. Yeah, she was awesome. And one of the girls in my group didn't like rides, and she didn't tell me that when I was trying to make her come on the trip. And
so you made her go? She just sat there by herself?
She sat there, and I felt really bad. We got her to ride
for nothing.
I know. We got her to ride the Iron Dragon, which is like the closest roller coaster you can get to a kiddie ride. But everybody else was making fun of her, and I was proud of her for trying. A couple of our friends made us go on the Ferris wheel, and fun fact about me, I hate the Ferris wheel. I hate everything about the Ferris wheel. I think it's sketchy and scary, and I got dizzy, and I almost threw up. But, I went, and I conquered it. I'm still afraid of it, and I still hated it, and I still never want to go on it again. But I went on it, and after that, I got some Dippin' Dots, and I discovered what my senior quote is going to be, because it's what my friend said to me. She's like, I should have just gotten Dippin' Dots. So that's going to be my senior quote, guys. I should have just gotten Dippin' Dots.
When I went to Cedar Point, I went last summer.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going again this summer with the youth groups. And we took a charter bus, or 2 charter buses. And I went with my brother and our friend Joe. So my brother Brennan and our friend Joe.
Oh, I know Joe. Is it that Joe that I know?
Yeah.
Okay.
And hey, Joe.
Hey, Joe. How you doing? I wonder if he'll ever see this.
He will. I'll make
Hi,
him.
Joe.
Well, just okay. So, the charter bus, you could only have 2 people in a seat. And my brother, being the charming person that he is, he sat next to Joe. So I sat next to this stranger. And I'm sorry, stranger, if you're watching. I didn't really enjoy sitting next to you because you ignored me the whole time. And I just kind of sat there.
Fun fact about Kate.
I didn't even get the window seat. I sat in the aisle.
She likes to, she'll make friends with anybody. She would make friends with a wooden post. Kate is one of the most friendly people I've ever met, but if you ever cross her,
I'm gonna cut you.
Don't cross her. That's all I can say. Keep going.
Anyways, so then we're literally a mile away. There's the sign that says, okay, Cedar Point this way. So all we had to do is turn the street. And then he turns to me and he goes, hi. Hi?
Hi.
It's been 3 hours and you're telling me hi now? You had headphones in the entire time and you're telling me hi now. I sat here. I didn't even have headphones. My brother took my headphones. He's just one of my favorite brothers. I just adore him.
Kate's got a lot of brothers.
I have 5. And I'm watching you. I hope you see this, Brendan James.
So, yeah.
And then, so we get there, and I've never been on a roller coaster. like that.
What was the first one that you rode?
We went on the Millennium Force.
That was your
twice in a row.
Wait. Hang on. I'm going to ask you a question. Because Kate and I have only known each other for 2.5 years. So, I'm going to ask you a question. How long ago was this trip?
Last summer.
Oh, was this last summer? Never mind. But, your first ride was Millennium Force. You went on it twice. What car did you ride in?
I don't know. I think it was a blue one.
No. I mean, like, were you first?
No.
You weren't first?
I wouldn't do that to myself.
My first time going to Cedar Point was in 6th grade, and my first ride was the Millennium Force. I went on it twice, and I rode in the front row. I went with my mom, who loves roller coasters, and she made me go in the front row to get over my fear. And it worked! I mean, I love roller coasters now.
Yeah, no, I don't. You're out of your mind. Why would you sit in the front row? Your face could melt off.
My face could melt off.
My favorite part about the ride was the view.
Yeah.
Going up.
Well, yeah, because you look out and there's the bay.
And it was just so pretty. And then, so, my brother and Joe were like... So the next ride we went on, I don't really remember the name. It was just like the Millennium Force, though. But it was really old, so it was, like, kind of rusty and, like, not...
Rusty.
It wasn't the...
Was it one
It wasn't
of the
like a
wooden
main...
ones?
I think... No.
I think no.
I don't know. We went on it, and it had a lot of turns, and this girl dropped her phone.
Jeez.
And she was crying the entire ride, and I felt so bad.
That's why you don't take your phone.
And my brother was like, "Oh yeah, this ride's gonna be dope. It's gonna be great."
It's gonna be dope.
Okay. And I was really scared.
Put your hand down.
So we get on, and he's just there, and he's like,
"Oh, this one's thicker.
She's gonna love it." And I did love it.
She's gonna love it.
And then we start going, and he goes, She hates it, get us off this ride.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
And Joe's just sitting there, she's like, she really hates it, take us off.
It.
But they were like doing it as like the reference. It was so
my
funny.
goodness.
So then I was like, okay, I have to do that again because they were so funny.
Absolutely.
So we did it again, and it was great. That's all I gotta say.
So the first time I went on the Millennium Force, I closed my eyes. I was terrified.
Because you were in the front row.
Yeah. So, I mean, it was also my first roller coaster, so I was terrified.
Did you get a picture?
So,
I have
can
a
you,
picture.
can you listen to my story?
No.
So, I'm with my mom, and I closed my eyes the whole time. So, the second time we go on, my mom was like, all right, if you put your hands up, because you can see where the cameras are, if you put your hands up and you open your eyes and you smile, I will buy the picture for your dad. Because my dad didn't go on the trip. It was me, my mom, and Nikki, who is my mom's sister. And we went, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna put my hands up, I'm gonna open my eyes, I'm gonna smile, and my dad is gonna see this, and he's gonna be so proud of me. I was 12 years old. And so I did it. I opened my eyes, and I was like, and we get back, and the ride is over, and I'm like so proud of myself. And we go into the place, and they go, yeah, sorry, the cameras weren't working for that one. Sorry, we don't get to do it. I was so mad. Sorry, guys, there were no pictures for that one. The cameras weren't working. I'm like, the cameras weren't working? You guys do this every day of the year, and the cameras weren't working? I was so mad. But, I mean, I told the story to my dad, and he was proud of me regardless. But still. So, Cedar Point, I mean, you gotta make sure the cameras go every time, because there was a little 12-year-old Adrienne sitting there really wanting her picture for her dad, and I never got it.
I wouldn't have given that to you.
Yeah, I know, I was a brat. Just kidding. You're worse than me.
I know. But that's just my personality.
Oh, I know it is. So
that was our story time about Cedar Point.
Cedar Point.
We should just name the story time Cedar Point.
Story time, Cedar Point.
There's gonna be lots of story times.
Yeah.
Because believe it or not, normal people have living very exciting lives.
We're
okay?
normal? What is normal?
No one's normal.
No one's normal.
Because no one's the same, so what is normal?
Nobody's the same. Nobody's normal. Don't try and be normal, because it'll never happen. I mean, everybody's a little weird, and that's okay.
That got deep really quick.
You know what? I'm being inspirational. inspirational quote
Go
of the
climb
day.
a tree.
Go climb a tree. Don't hurt yourself.
I
Don't hit the table. Also, it's been really nice out lately because it's the beginning of summer, so we're probably going to be filming a couple of these outside. So the backgrounds are going to change a little bit, but
You don't care.
you don't care because,
You just like our faces.
of course. Smile.
No.
All right. Happy National. What's today? Happy National
Hamburger Day.
Happy National Hamburger Day. I personally hate hamburgers.
I like
but-
turkey burgers.
Exactly. If
Eat
you
a turkey
stop
burger.
hitting the table, I love you. Yeah, I hate hamburgers, but I mean, if you like them, you do you, man.
Hey, that's
or
my thing.
gal, or dude, or lady, or woman.
Or cat. Fat.
Hey, if you want to be a cat, be a cat. And if you like hamburgers, like a hamburger. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week. Bye. Alright, so I'm going to do one more coat on those 2 nails and then I'll be done. And then you can reveal. Okay, give me your other hand.
Oh, I'm not supposed to be showing it.
Doesn't really matter that much. I don't think that they care that much.
Shh, you just hurt their feelings.
Do you guys care?
They love me.
You know what? I'm sorry if you cared. If not, I completely understand.
Hamburgers are the ones without cheese, right? That's ew. Put some cheese on that hamburger.
Put some cheese on that hamburger.
Put some cheese on. That's gross. You don't eat a hamburger.